Not many people understand what it takes to grow 1 million plants a year and on a large scale. There's a lot of work involved, and there's a lot of things that you have to get right just to make sure you got one beautiful plant in a retail store at the end of it. I'm Ryan O'Connor. My role here at Colourwise is production manager. When I tell my mates I work at a nursery, they sort of think, geez, it's a bit sort of like a florist, or what's that? But I guess the main function of my job is to produce great plants.
I'm Malcolm Thompson. I'm the owner of Colourwise with my wife and my family. I guess I had a previous life as in the finance area. The family had myself and my family had interest in, I guess, recreational gardening or show gardens. I guess we found out pretty quickly that recreational gardening is completely different to commercial horticulture. It's been a very interesting 10 years. We've been through the drought, fires, and every day is different, and we're looking forward to another 10 years.
We've got about 40 workers, 40 employees and 40 plant lovers. There's people potting, people on tractors, people pruning the plants, people driving our trucks, people answering phones. So it's a huge sort of factory for plants here, and it takes 40 people to get the job done. In a factory, you might get an order for 1,000 t-shirts and you can just make them and send them out, no problem. In a nursery, you get an order for 500 plants. Well, these are living things, and they've got to be cared for. They don't just come off a production line. They've got to be cared for and looked after. And when we receive plants, they come as plugs, so a baby plant. We pop them on, put them in their 6-inch or 7-inch pots, and depending on the season and the crop, it could take anywhere from 6 weeks up to almost 12 months for some varieties. They get picked, packed onto trolleys, put into trucks and sent all across the east coast of Australia.
When we're looking at new plants, I guess one of the things that we need to concentrate on and spend a lot of time looking on is climate change in Australia and the impact it has on product selection.
There's so many different flowering plants on the market and so many different marketing companies bringing them out, but I think Colourwave are the #1 because their plants are so reliable. They've been tried and tested over 20 years and they've got a great name because they perform.
The relationship between Colourwise and Colourwave goes back over 20 years, I guess. It's been a very productive mutual relationship, I think, and we're looking forward to another, ideally 10, but maybe 20 years with Colourwave.
They're at the cutting edge of new varieties and plant breeding. And we like to think we're at the cutting edge of plant marketing, so it's a good relationship and will continue to be.
My previous life, I didn't look forward to getting up out of bed every morning going to work, but I must admit in the last 10 years, I love coming to the nursery and I love getting involved in the wholesale nursery business.
I just love plants. That's the #1 thing. I love teaching young staff. I love working outside, but I think the main reason I do it is because I just love plants.
For my one big tip, colour. In different rooms, different areas of the garden, make sure you're rotating the colour, and you'll find that space is relaxing and a fantastic place to be. Don't
be boring, mix it up, put some hanging baskets around, some potted colour, and change your garden beds, mix it up. That's my tip, just mix it up.